stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I can see by sharing there's already one person on. Good morning. Good to see you. All right. We're done sharing over there. Good morning, Jerry. Good to see you. You can even see the good morning over here already. See, that's how I like it to work. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, if that was to happen every day. So I did something weird. I watched a part of one of my videos this morning. I didn't realize that's how I looked and acted and stuff. It's kind of neat. I look just like everybody else that does it. So I've got something kind of fun I want to talk about. It's not fun at all. I'm just saying that to make it fun. Let's get started though. All right. If you're here, please say hello like Jerry did because she can follow instructions. I'm still in a mood. I'm in one of those. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm certainly not in a bad mood. And of course, welcome to Daily Trudge. And I'm not in a bad mood because I know how to curb my rashness. Sincerely, that's why I'm not in a bad mood. So I want to describe a little bit kind of what I do because not everybody gets the concept of what I do. I make changes. That's what I do. Okay. And right now, I'm trying to get my company to see some changes. Okay. And I'm not going back into work until this is hard. I'm making a stand, guys. Here's the thing. I'm a leader. And right now people are asking me. I've had 3 people ask me about coming on and working at Detox, which I think is fantastic. These people are great. I think they'd be a good fit so far. Okay. Even if I think there's some sneakiness going on, I've got to put that part aside right now because I think that's my anxiety talking to me. I do. Good morning, Gary. Okay. But I don't like the way I'm being treated at Detox. I'm being treated different as a peer support specialist. They did not onboard me correctly at all, but they want me to move forward, and I won't move forward. I can't move forward. I told them the reason that I was coming on was to make changes. Well, I've already saw some, and if we don't correct them from the beginning, none of them will get changed. And if it doesn't happen now, then there's going to be a lot of catch up work later and therefore more band aids. We don't need band aids at Detox. We need solutions. Okay. And I'm not going to recruit people to bring them on for them to turn around and say, Dion, why is this going on? I don't get paid enough for me to answer those questions. I know the answers. Sure, I know the answers. Okay. But I'm not going to put myself in that situation. You see how that works? Okay. Sometimes you need to put your foot down. Okay. And this isn't everybody's skill. Okay. I'll admit I do things kind of differently than other people, but it is because people are fucking dying out there. So I am yelling. I am yelling because there's a lot of people that can't speak up, that won't speak up for fear of the bullshit that goes on. Hi, my name's Dion. I'm having feelings. Time to lock your ass up. It's it's a true fear. It fucking happens. You know, when I'm getting ready to put, I use, I like to use like PVH, Parker Valley Hope. I like you. The reason I like Parker Valley Hope is not a lockdown. You get a lot of freedom that other places don't. It's a little more posh. I think we deserve that stuff. Why should people be treated like crap? Why am I being treated like crap? Because I work at Detox. They're going to find out that I'm a different force. What are they going to do? Let me go? Oh, no, I'm not making $15 an hour. That doesn't hurt me. They're not going to let me go. So now, if this had been a couple, now I see why God made me wait. Because if this had been a couple years ago, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I wouldn't have. I will be point blank about that. I, I'm honest. I'm forthright. I will tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to do nothing until some changes are made. And there's another class that I need to take, and it is the note writing class. I've been in this field to know long enough. You cannot log in and start working with clients until you've taken that class. I am required to. I'm not supposed to be talking to clients. What kind of I'm going to tell you how that made me feel set up. And I think I'm perfect for this position. I still do. And I'll tell you why. Because I have been abused and beat the fuck up in people have always fucking used me. I'm an idea guy. You guys see how I get shit done. I got the DMV down there with one fucking phone call. Is that me? No, that's God working in my life to prove and show to other people that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I really do. And I believe it. And I'm going to advocate for it. Even if it means Aurora Mental Health gets a little mad at me. Oh, no. Okay. Today I'm writing HR and I'm going to let them know uncool. Uncool. I'm going to write, I'm going to, I'm going to write and let them know. How are you guys even trying to contact me? You're trying to contact me through my email that you won't allow me to touch. This is a setup. Why are you trying to drive people away from working at Detox? That's my real question. But I'm not going to ask that one. But let's get to curbing rashness. Right? Right? Because I could have, when I was leaving on Thursday, I had a fellow peer tell me, Dion, I'm awfully disappointed in you because you're not on swings anymore. Okay? This is how I'm being talked to. In my mind, of course, I'm thinking, fuck you. This is my fucking recovery. I'm doing, how am I supposed to talk with hospitals and talk to professionals at 9 o'clock at night? Right? I made the change for me. This is what I said to her. I said, I'm not just a peer support specialist. I'm also a recruiter. Trust me, I know that you need help on night on swing shift. Have a good evening. Bye-bye. And that's what I told her. How's that for fuck you? Yeah, that was a fuck you. Oh, oh, you're working on it. Don't come and assume with me, man. Don't assume shit with me because assuming makes an ass out of you and me. And if you make me feel like an ass, if you make me feel like an ass, that's my problem. And that ain't going to happen. You keep a you're assuming to yourself. Okay. You can presume all you want, but don't assume. I'm in a class with a couple of their people from Parker Valley Hope. They seem pretty cool. Yeah. I like the people over at PVH. It's because they're in recovery. That's why I like them so much. All right, curbing rashness. Obviously, I have lost my place. Okay, is it in this part? Nope, that's June. Here we are. It's actually right on the back of this one. All right. Hey, I'm working my program, huh? Where's my 12 by 12? Where is my 12 by 12? It's probably upstairs. No, it's not. It's on the floor where Kitty dropped it. Hi, Kitty. Can you move? Move. Move. Thank you. All right. 12 by 12. Page 91. All right. I'm going to start at the top of 91. This is on step 10, or this is in step 10. In the bathroom, maybe. I have no idea. I probably made a joke and don't remember. Oh, the 12 by 12. Got it. Okay. I caught up. He just told the punchline very late. All right. Page 91. In all these situations, we need self restraint, honest analysis of what is involved, a willingness to admit when the fault is ours, and an equal willingness to forgive when the fault is elsewhere. We need not be discouraged when we fall into the error of our old ways. Okay? We shall look for our old ways, for these disciplines are not easy. We shall look for progress, not for perfection. So, what night was it? I think it was Saturday night. I went to a late meeting, a 7:30 meeting, which is late for me. But I didn't notice that PVH was in there. Parker Valley Hope was in there. And I was smoking, you know. And I was just going on my merry way, right? And one of the clients, I think this shit's neat. I think it's just neat. Said I'd like to specifically talk to Dion if you could not smoke. There's a lot of people here, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So when I spoke, I did a 10th step, and this is how it went. I said, this is what's neat about AA is I get to do a 10th step in front of everybody right now, and we get to see how it gets done. Now, if I would have taken that personally, do you think I would have done that? No. Okay. Because I'm able to curb my rashness. There was nothing wrong with her request. And there was no reason for me to feel guilty for more than 3 seconds. And I didn't. I didn't feel guilty. And I told them I will look out and I will. I will. I'll tell you that. Because I don't want somebody to say that again. you know? But it's neat that we get to do that. And nobody was like, oh, bad him. He made a mistake and he should be punished for it. Nobody did that. And if somebody did think that, go talk to your fucking sponsor. That part's not my problem. Right? It's exactly what that is, a living amends. If I can't do that, if you can't do that for a bunch of new people, then I'm going to ask you a favor. Get the fuck out. Out. Get out. See, I'm on a roll now. And if you're in my way, I'm going to push you out of my way. So you're either joining me or get out of my way. Either way is fine. Our first objective will be the development of self-restraint. This carries a top priority rating. I'm talking about it all right now with work, with what happened in that meeting. I am not angry at my work. I am not frustrated necessarily. Well, I am a little frustrated with the situation, but not work. I'm not mad at my boss. I'm not mad at any. I'm not upset with anybody in particular. It's the process. They're human beings. They are being taught this. They have been taught this. They have been taught this. I went to a meeting yesterday. I went to a noon meeting. I've never met this guy before in my life, but he walked straight up to me and he said, "You work at Aurora Mental Health." And I said, "If you were a client, I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm just not allowed to approach you." And he said, "No, I'm a peer support specialist down in crisis. You're the guy with no email." That's how I'm known right now. But I'm known. Okay. I haven't been there for half the time because they're not getting their stuff together. Okay. And when I feel restricted at work, I can't go. I won't go. I won't. And I'm feeling restricted. Uh-uh. Right. It doesn't help that the place looks like an institution. That that is a hard part for me because I was locked up in places like that. Okay. The first placement I was at was Comitas Crisis Center, which is next door. So I've gone full circle working here. There's a lot of moving parts just for Dion. So imagine all the moving parts that we need for everything. See, they're going too fast. They tried to board me. Oh, yeah, get it done, get it done. No, you guys stop, slow down, take your time. Take your time. Because if you move fast, you're going to kill more people. You're going to kill more people. So it's how we work. It's how it works, guys. It is. This carries top priority when we speak or act hastily or rashly. The ability to be fair minded and tolerate evaporates on the spot. One unkind tirade or one willful snap judgment can ruin our relation with another person for a whole day or maybe a whole year. Nothing pays off like the restraint of tongue and pen. You ever get so mad you start writing somebody? I'm going to tell you utilize Word. Use Word. Write your emails in Word, okay? Why? Because it doesn't have a send button. You're going to have to do some extra steps, and those extra steps are going to make you realize we should not send this email. This is an inappropriate, bad email, and I can do better than this. I'm better than that. See how that worked? See how that 2, 3 extra seconds, just seconds, okay? That's how you do things. All emails that I write in haste, I write in Word. My Word is open on my computer at all times for Dion to write. Then I'd read it and I go, yep, that's going nowhere. Or even Facebook or Twitter. Somebody pissed me off. These are things that we can utilize to give ourselves that 2 extra seconds. Because what we're talking about is reactions. We are reacting to life. And when we react to life, it's no good. There's no thought to it. It's just bleh. And it comes out as brutal honesty. And I love it when people I'm brutally honest now. You best not be brutally honest. You best not. Use these words appropriately. We must avoid quick temper criticism and furious power driven argument. I can't remember the last time I was in a power driven argument. People have tried to have them with me, but here's my thing, I don't do passive aggressive. If you're passive aggressive with me, I'm either going to turn around and walk away, or I'm going to start asking you astute questions because I don't understand what you're saying. If you're passive aggressive with me, I will ask you questions. I already know what you're saying, but I'm going to act like, what? What are you talking about? Why am I going to do that? Because if it comes out of your mouth, maybe you'll catch what you're doing. See what I've done? There's that 2 to 3 seconds again, except it wasn't for me. I gave it to somebody else, right? That's it. You respond, you don't react. Thank you, Jerry. I love that. That's exactly what I was going for, but that did not come to my head. Thank you. I'm gonna post it here too. Respond versus reacting. More self-control, but much better results. Yeah. And then you don't have to make an amends. Then you don't have to have a resentment. You don't have to do another four step. This is all about not doing another four step, my friends. Remember when there used to be that green spot right here and it used to bug the crap out of me? You guys know what it was? It was a piece of dirt. I had to clean my camera. That's all it was. The answer to life is usually the most simplest answer. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it usually is. Okay. The same goes for sulking or silent scorn. Hate those people that never get off my lawn. These are emotional booby traps baited with pride and vengefulness. Our first job is to sidestep the traps. When we are tempted by the bait, we should train ourselves to step back and think. For we can neither think nor act to good purpose till the habit of self restraint has become automatic. 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 What is that? Muscle memory. How do we do that? Just you practice it over and 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 over again. My wife is a good example with this. Okay. Because with my wife, I was very reactive all the time. I was on her shit. But okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody else could be saying something. My wife says something, I become reactive. It was just old behavior. I tried to mansplain everything to her. I'm going to tell you something. My wife knows how to live this life better than I do. She don't need no fucking advice from me. I can tell you that. She likes it, but she don't need it from me. All right. So at one point she said, Dion, you do this. And I said, you know what? I know I'm still going to do it. It's going to happen. So I told her, if and when it happens, or when it happens, you have every right to confront me right then and there. Okay. What I did is I just took all my power away from me. That's what I did. Because then she could say, Dion, you told me to do it. And what would I have left? My own bullshit. Then it turned into, babe, I just saw that. I'm sorry. I'm still working on it. And that's when the relief for her came. That's when she cried and said, for her, she felt like I finally got it. And since then, I don't do it that much anymore. It is gone. Pretty fucking cool. Being fair minded and tolerant is a goal toward which I must work daily. I ask God, as I understand Him, to help me to be loving and tolerant to my loved ones and to those with whom I am in close contact. I ask for guidance to curb my speech when I am agitated, and I take a moment to reflect on the emotional upheaval my words may cause, not only to someone else, but also to myself. Prayer, meditation, and inventories are the key to sound thinking and positive action for me. Right. Oh, we have a single page. I don't know why I'm laughing. Say it, forget it, write it, regret it. Yeah. If you send it, right? So, all right. That's going to be it for today. I'm putting something off. So It's not going to be easy to write this email, and I don't know how to go about it quite yet. Because it's got to be done the right way, right? Because I did, like I said, I had some feelings in there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to remove those feelings, and what I'm going to do is work with fact. Okay. So in other words, in that email, I probably will not write, I feel as though. I'm going to put fact statements. When I was boarded, this is what happened. Okay. I realize that what I'm trying to get across to them is that I am not like any other employee that they currently have, or maybe that they do, that I am a leader, that I wanted to go through this so that I could find out what was wrong so we could make it right, so that the next person that comes along doesn't need to go through it because we don't need to. The fact that it's even there is kind of crap. Okay. Are these people going to make changes? They said they were. They told me they would. And so this is the way I see it. I'm taking a chance on them. Does that make sense? And that's not ego. That's not my ego talking. I've been told that, okay, by several people, including them. Okay. That's why I can't be like, you people. No, no, no. They were there long before me doing this shit, and the place wouldn't even be open if it wasn't for them. That's how I have to think. So I have to show respect. I have to show a lot of respect. So if you're curious how it comes out, let me know. Or just come on here because I'm sure I'll talk about it. It doesn't need to be a secret. Why does something like that need to be a secret? That we're making positive changes? No, I don't want that to be a secret. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Thanks for being here. Jerry, Gary, Kathy popped in at the last second. I love you. Peace out and have a day. Bye.